I don't know if you can hear that, but he has a lot of dogs barking at the moment. So I've been waiting for them to stop barking for a while, and they are not shutting up. So I apologise in advance, and this is going to be fun. Okay, so this video is about a topic that's been going on for a very long time, and by a long time I mean roughly 7 years. So I'm talking about Adani. So Adani is a Indian coal mining company. My hair is not cutting it today. Better. And they want to push their coal mining agenda into the northern parts of Queensland. What they want to do is they want to mine coal inland from the Great Barrier Reef. Big issue. I don't know what it is with Australia's fascination of completely destroying a world heritage and one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. It's a great place, the Great Barrier Reef. It's got it in the name, Great Barrier Reef. Here's the major issue with Adani trying to build one of Australia's largest coal mining companies inland from the Great Barrier Reef. Okay, you can find these at stopadani.com, I believe. Website, I'll put the link down below, or I might just have it down here. Follow that link and you'll see what I'm talking about. But what's going to happen if they bring this coal mine, or put this coal mine into place, which it seems like they will be? They are going to destroy a lot of native indigenous land owned to these communities without their consent. And if they were to ask, hey, this is how I imagine it's gonna go. Hey, is it cool if we just, I don't know, mine some coal in your area? Look, the worst thing that's gonna happen is we're just going to deplete 270 million litres of groundwater from your land, so that's probably not going to leave you with much. So I don't think you're going to be able to grow any crops along here, but that's fine. We'll just send you some stuff for your basic needs of survival, and I don't think you're going to be able to live here anymore. So you might have to go inland, further inland, and copulate with the community, I guess. So yeah, is that cool? No, that's what's going to happen. So I wasn't just pulling numbers out me ass, okay, during that little skit, I guess you could call it. Pretty awful skit. But they are actually going to be drilling or using roughly 270 million litres of groundwater in the northern parts of Queensland. This is probably, no, actually not probably, very highly likely to completely deplete a lot of the aquifers in the Great Artesian Basin. That's not good. That is not a good thing to be doing or consider doing. They're also, this is a big also, okay, they are also going to be adding 4.6 billion tons of carbon into the atmosphere, because we really need more carbon pumped into the atmosphere. You know, it's just not warm enough here. Just not warm enough. We holy crap, we might as well just pump every source of carbon into the atmosphere, because at this point in time it just seems like a lot of the politicians don't give a rat's ass about the planet. They just don't care. Burning coal is one of the largest contributors to climate change and global warming. In fact, a single coal burning power plant produces approximately the same amount of carbon as 1.2 million cars. So the emissions that are produced while burning coal are not only harmful to the environment, they're also harmful to humans. Okay, look, I'm about to say these 3 harmful chemicals to humans, and I get basically the environment, because they are going into the atmosphere. You ready? Hold on to your seats, ladies and gentlemen, because you're about to come for... Oh, that did not sound that... I'm just going to continue. Yeah, so number 1, nitrogen oxide and sulfur dioxide. Okay, so both of these chemicals, chemicals, both of these chemicals cause respiratory illness, okay? And they contribute to acid rain. So the acid rain, it's not like what you see on the movies, okay? You're not going to burn your skin. But it's also not great for a lot of crops. It's also the main contributor to haze. Number 2, you've got CO2. This is the one that everyone knows, carbon dioxide, okay? It's the main driver to greenhouse gas emissions. It's the main thing that causes the earth to warm faster than its natural state. Alright? Number 3, you've got mercury or heavy metals. These are responsible for damaging neurological development in a lot of humans and other mammals. You have no idea how long that took to record. So let's just say the government couldn't care less about the environment. Alright, let's just say that. It should be a strong enough indication that you shouldn't be continuing with this coal mining expedition, considering the human health hazards as a side effect. Now, you could have every precaution under the sun, which they probably do because they want to push this coal mining very, very badly. It's been 7 years. But you could have every precaution under the sun, okay? But once these chemicals are in the atmosphere, they're there for good, okay? Now, you are well and truly, excuse my Australian, okay, so let's just double on back to the burning effects of coal and how it warms up our atmosphere, okay? So I feel like this is very important. So in Australia, we've recently just come from a record-breaking temperatures. We've had 5 consecutive days of temperatures above the 30 degrees, somewhere around there, above that, okay? It was horrible. It was basically a time where Satan just decided to place residency in Australia. Bump up the thermostat and say, you know what? Let's melt these roads, because that is what happened. A lot of the roads melted, and it wasn't a fun time. So not only do we have to deal with deadly animals, we also have to deal with Satan. Okay. So now that we know that we've broken record-breaking temperatures, how about we add a couple billion tons of carbon into our atmosphere, because it's getting too cold, it's way too cold here at the moment. We figured, you know what, we think the climate is going into the negatives, So we need to warm up the atmosphere, so let's pump some coal in there. That's probably what's going through their minds right now. So this record-breaking temperature, 5 days. Okay, 5 consecutive days. Now imagine that, 5 consecutive months. Think about that while you're mining coal. If Australians are going to consider putting a halt to this Adani coal mine, first go to the link, okay, check that out, understand what I'm talking about. Secondly, the up and coming elections that are going to happen, do not vote for any party that is currently pushing this agenda to occur. Instead, vote for the parties that are actually going to take action, time, and use resources to help better our environment. Not for today, but for future generations. Because planetary integrity is far more valuable than the money you are going to make from destroying it. With that depressing node out of the way, did I just die? Oh, no.
And make sure you're dabbing on them haters.
Yikes. With that out of the way, I am done. I will see you guys in a brand new video every Wednesday of every week of every month. You will see my face and this disgusting hair. And I will see you guys in another video. Catch you later. Remember to educate, don't eradicate. Like, comment, subscribe. Share this video around. I would really actually appreciate that. It helps me out a lot. It gets people to understand, gets people to see, gets people to know, gets people to understand again that this mop is online everywhere. So do that, share it around, show your kids, show your dog, show your cats, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your uncle, your next door neighbor, your ex, your wife, bye.